seen these before. Y'all know I preach route density. This street is not maybe a mile. Seriously doubt it's a mile from my house. There's 1, 2, 3 houses, 4. That faces a different street. So 4 houses, I got half of them. Now, I'm going to talk to y'all. Last time I told y'all about how not everybody does their business the same. I'm going to tell you a little sneak peek into how I do my business. But first, I'm going to show you something, and then I'll explain it later. This house, you saw it the grass needed cut, stropped up nice. This yard always strops real nice. Okay, we'll go down here. I don't want to throttle the mower up. Well, yeah, it's going to take a while, so here. Okay, so I have this one too. So 2 out of 4 houses on this street. I'm skipping that one, and I mowed this one. I'm skipping that. It simply doesn't need it. I mean, I'll explain all that to y'all whenever I get back in the truck. But I do skip yards, and like I said, I'll explain it. But 2 out of 4 houses on this street, less than a mile from the house. Skipping one, mowing one, and I'll explain here shortly. Okay, you guys asked for more videos. Here's more videos. First off, I want to start off by saying thoughts and prayers with everybody in Florida. Today, Ian's hitting. My wife has family down there. I think they evacuated. We have a UAG member in Kissimmee. So hope he's staying safe. So that being said, first of all. Second of all, no, I don't have to, but I'm going to apologize for the last video. 99.9% of those comments that come in down there at the bottom, I ignore them, I delete them, block them, whatever. I don't mention them. Don't let them faze me. That one, totally different storyline. Totally different storyline on that one because it's actually a local guy. But my apologies to all my viewers. A guy that's much bigger on YouTube than I am reached out to me and said, have fun with YouTube. Don't let those guys do it. And I told him, I was like, I apologize. But that one got me. So, guys, it won't happen again. I'm going to get some lunch and go to the next property, which is a pretty good drive. But I've got 3 of them out there together. And I'll tell y'all what I was talking about skipping yards and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so you're a new customer, you come out, I'm on a yard, or you give me a call. Yeah, I'd like bi-weekly services, my yard mowed every other week, this, that, and others. However the conversation goes, I don't offer bi-weekly customers. I don't offer bi-weekly mowing. And I tell them this, the reason being is because, let's say in my normal, I put you in a normal rotation, we get 1 or 2 days of rain, then it's going to be 15, 16 days since I mowed your yard. I'm going to come out, it's going to be a jungle. It's just not worth it to me. I don't fool with it anymore. However, whenever we hit the really dry months, like they can be different every year. We'll just say August, September, sometimes July. I'm not going to come out and mow dust. Just to get my check. And that's the language I use with them here in East Tennessee. I say, I'm not going to come out and blow dust just so you'll give me a check for mowing your yard. I don't do that. And then the other time is like right now in the fall, whenever the grass starts really slowing down, because as you can see at some of the yards, I've skipped 3 today, and I've mowed 5, something like that, 5 or 6. Anyway, some of them still need mowed, some of them you can skip a week. Now, this works for me. It may not work for you, but this has worked for me. And whenever I tell new customers, potential new customers this, they they understand. And if they don't understand, well, it's time to find somebody else. Another little tidbit, if they want it, I don't cut below 3 1/4, 3 1/2. If they want it mowed below that, I'm not doing it. Find somebody else. Thanks for the call, but I'm not mowing it that short for various reasons. I'll tell you in another video. But most of them understand it. They're like, yeah, 17 days, if we get 3 days of rain, it's going to be it. So they understand, and they also appreciate the fact that I'm not showing up to mow dust. Now, why I like that, why it benefits me, is because let's say it's August and 9-degree heat and it dry as a bone. So I do projects in the spring and I do projects in the fall. Once prime time mowing hits, I can't do those projects anymore because I've got so many yards. The only thing I have time to do is mow. Got a car behind me that doesn't realize that they're gonna have to go around me. So like I was saying, whenever prime time mowing hits, I'm just mowing. I mean, this is what it's been past few years because help and all that stuff. So I'm just mowing. But my customers, a lot of them I've had for several years, understand, and they're willing to wait on me. So they all have these little projects. I need these hedges trimmed, I need this done, I need whatever it may be. But what's great is because whenever we hit those dry months and I go by a yard and I got to skip it in the summer and in the fall, whenever some yards aren't growing as much as others, then I don't miss out on any revenue because I have a growing list of customers that have the odd jobs that need to be done. So let's say I can look and there's going to be, I've got 12 on the route, 6 of them are going to skip. There's 2 projects. I'm just saying, for example, there's 2 projects I can go get knocked out. So the money still keeps coming in. I keep the customers happy with the projects getting completed, and it's kind of a win-win whenever you're having to skip yards. That's why I don't do bi-weekly, and it works out for me. And if the customer doesn't understand that and they're just adamant about having their yard mowed every other week, then it's simple. Call somebody else. I'm not your guy. So it's that easy. Anyway, I've got to jump out and mow this one. This is a turf tracer or whatever, but this hill, I had somebody that said I could mow that with a 0 turn. By all means, show up and prove to me you can. But anyway, it's pretty steep, but I'm gonna hop out and knock this one out, okay? Yeah, well, that right there ought to tell you something. I'm looking straight and it's just like that, but so here we go. Okay, already that's the decline on that. It just, especially right here, it just, so no, you can't get a 0 turn on this thing. If you even try, you haven't been in lawn care very long, because the first few passes I do right there, I don't even put the Velcro down, I just walk it. If you want to see footage of this, go check out that turf tracer review. This yard's on it. Yeah, so I just let it roll on down while I'm blowing it off. Okay, as much as I'd like to have all of them within a couple miles of my house, that's not possible. So I had those two next door neighbors. I'm on the other side of town, but then I'll show you. Yeah, see, East Tennessee is quite hilly. Got those two beside each other, and then I just come up the road a little bit, and then not the camper, but the next one. And I think y'all seen that if you saw where I set the video where I set the bee's nest on fire. So I want to hop out and grab this, and it'll probably be the last one for the day, and I'll close out this video. Okay, I've got two more right up there, which just right around the corner from the one I just left, but it's too late in the day to start another one. I'll show y'all some more route density of some houses that you probably haven't seen in a year or two. Tomorrow I'll be on this end of town all day pretty much, but I'll show you how close I've got them together. I've been talking to Austin Carter and stuff. I'd prefer, a couple videos ago I told y'all I had 35 yards all within like 2 miles of my house. I don't care to drive across town if I've got them in clusters. So I'm going to show you my clusters tomorrow, because I believe in route density. I'm not going to drive 5 miles out of my way for 1 yard. It's just not worth it. So I'll show you that tomorrow. Let me know what you think about the way I approach bi-weeklies, why I don't do them, how it ends up benefiting me in the end somehow. See if y'all do it. Let me know. A lot of y'all probably still do bi-weeklies. Do you like them? How do they work out for you, and that sort of thing. I still have the fall cleanup setup coming up. Probably won't be able to do much this weekend. That hurricane, from what I'm hearing, we'll get to mow tomorrow, we'll get to mow Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'd say we're out of luck, because they're calling for 1 to 3 inches of rain around here. That thing's massive, so it's probably going to dump on us. Anyway, you guys stay safe out there. I just wanted to put out a short video, say, hey, thanks for all the comments on the last video. Thanks for all the views on the last video. And thanks for asking for more. I'll try and keep some content coming for you guys. Stay safe, keep mowing, and I'll see you soon. I meant to put this in here today, but since I'm doing books right now, I'll just go ahead and add in, since I hadn't edited the video yet. This is this week's schedule and how I keep up with it. The ones that are circled with an X are the ones I know have skipped or are going to skip already this week. So that's my week.